Hello there, and welcome back to my channel. From Oriani with Love, I'm Ari. I'm so happy to see you. And today we have a word that is going to be a little bit challenging because I'm taking on a challenge. And this all came about because I was listening to the sermon. At the very end of the sermon, this was a sermon from 7 years ago. And at the end of the sermon, they were saying it was Ash Wednesday, it was 40 days until Good Friday. And in that moment, the Holy Spirit was like, you are going to be posting for the next 40 days. And I was like, oh, so I'm fasting from YouTube Shorts for 40 days, but I'm going to be posting for 40 days. I don't know what the Lord is going to do, but it is time for me to trust Him. And that will get me started with my first Bible verse for this video. It is Proverbs 3, verse 5 to 6, the New King James Version. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your paths. It is very important to be directed by Him, because if it were up to me, I wouldn't be doing this right now. I have been putting off videos. I have been putting off a whole lot of things because I had been doing things in my own time, in my own way, but things are about to change. And this is one of those things. Today I was walking home from the gym and I was listening to these musicians play. They're super talented. They were actually practicing. And I just asked myself, what would it feel like to just do your own thing, to be doing your own thing, being in your own lane, living your own life, like the life you're proud of, the life that you are so happy to be in. And when I ask myself this question, because sometimes I look around, right, and you see all of these people doing their own thing, like owning their businesses, just being in their own lane and being good at it. And all of us have our own lane, and it's not that we're not living that or we're not doing the thing that we're called to do, but sometimes we don't notice that we are actually doing our thing, that there are things that we're good at, that there are things that we're passionate about. And sometimes we get in our own way and we don't challenge ourselves enough and we don't put in the action. Why does everyone and their grandma decide to be making so much noise and be outside when I am filming a video? That's a genuine question that I would like to know, because even my dog joins in with everyone and their grandma. Anyway, we're gonna reel it back. As I was saying, sometimes we get so caught up looking at what other people are doing, the way they're carrying themselves, the things that they're doing, but we fail to realize that there was a process that got them there, that they didn't begin just being a pro at it, that they didn't start without putting in the work. There are many nights they cried out of frustration. There are many things that happened behind the scenes that we had no idea, and we would never be able to tell it was so because they don't look like what they've been through. If half of us looked like what we've been through, I don't think we would want to see people if that were the case. So I know that I'm not the only one that has asked that question of how would it be, but how about we just start working towards the thing we're passionate about and following every single direction and instruction that comes from the Lord, and let Him glorify Himself in the process, and we just show up and do the thing He has called us to do. Which leads me to my second Bible verse, which is Proverbs 24, verse 33 to 34. And this one is from the New Living Translation. A little extra sleep, a little more slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. Then poverty will pounce on you like a bandit. Scarcity will attack you like an armed robber. I don't want that to happen to me. And I don't want that to happen to anyone in my circle. I don't want that to happen to anyone that I know, is my friend, is acquainted to me, and none of it. So why is it that we are going to sit down and just fold our hands and let it happen. That is not what we're called to do at all. So, this is one of those things where I need to get started and I need to move forward because I cannot let my dreams die. I cannot let the things that God has put inside of me to go to waste. And believe me, hell is not going to be happy about this. But I'm challenging you too to get up and start working on that thing that you know you're capable of doing. Well, you may not know that you're capable, right? But I'm here to tell you that you can do it. And these next 40 days, I know for me, it's going to be a challenge to show up and get it done. Because just thinking about it, I'm like, holy potatoes. But I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to get it done. And I challenge you to work on something for the next 40 days. The thing you have been putting off, the thing that you know you need to work on. If it's a bad habit, if it's a book, if it's a song, if it's music, whatever it is, you just get up and start working on it because we ain't got all day. And we cannot be the people that stay behind. We are children of the Most High. Our Father owns literally everything. So I don't know why we have excuses as to why we don't have everything that we need and everything that we want. Because as long as it is aligned with His will to our lives, we can be way better off. And you know how they say 50%, wait, is it 50% of people? Or talented people take their talent for granted, because the people that are half talented are like doing way more than the people who are talented. And I am definitely part of the talented people that do nothing with their talent. We took a commercial break in choking, but not even coughing is going to get me from stopping. Is going to get me from stopping. Is going to get me to stop. There's going to be quite a lot of that probably, but that's okay. I can definitely say that I am one talented person that doesn't use her talents, but that changes today because I cannot afford to waste any more time. And that brings me to my last Bible verse I'd like to share with you today, which is Deuteronomy 28:12. And this is from the New King James Version. The Lord will open up to you His good treasure, the heavens, to give the rain to your land in its season, and to bless all the work of your hand. You shall lend to many nations, but you shall not borrow. I was struggling with that word. But I love that it says to give the rain to your land in its season, because there is seasons for every single thing. There are seasons where you'll cry, there are seasons where you will be in joy, there is seasons when there will be pain. But the good thing about all these seasons is that they come to an end. They come and they go, and life goes on, and you learn and you grow and you stretch and you create memories. Every moment is to be looked at as a blessing, because no matter what happened, the Lord uses it for your good at the end of the day. So how about we embark on the journey to becoming the skillful, talented, hardworking, amazing people that we know we can be. Because you know how everybody else did it, we can do it too. And you know how and you know how God did it for everyone else, He can do it for us too. As long as we step out, He's going to step in. He always lets us do the first move because He already spoke a word. It's up to us to put that action to ensure that that word comes into play and comes into motion. He already answered every single prayer. He already had the miracle happen because it happens in the spirit before it happens in reality. In this moment, God already saw it. He already saw this video happening and all of that. This moment is the past to Him because in His word He says that He has gone before us. So every single moment has already happened. He has released every single blessing that there is for you. He has released everything for your life. And I surrendered my entire life for it to look like the God that I serve. I want my life to reflect the God that I serve. I want my life to be exceedingly and abundantly more than I could ever think or imagine. So, this is my step to letting Him be the God of my life, to be absolutely everything, to be my friend, my provider, my healer, my father, my protector, my everything. And I cannot wait to see what will happen in the next 40 days. I know He's got me. Just know He got you. And I just pray that in these next 40 days, as these words go forth, as they are released, I pray that you get to see Jesus. I pray that you get to have a revelation of Jesus. I pray that it glorifies Him in every single way. I pray that His will is done through these videos as He intended it to. And I just pray that it is truth over and over and over again. That the Spirit of truth is here. That His armor of protection is all over me and over each and every one of you who watch. And I'm just excited and grateful to see what's going to happen. I hope that you join me. I hope that this blessed you in some way or form. I hope that you are inspired to put that action in, put in the work, and let's see what happens. I'm so excited, and God, I thank you. I will leave this video here, and I will see you tomorrow for the next one. Bye. Oh, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I know I keep forgetting to say that, but if you want to join, go ahead and do it.